Echoes of Emotions Poetry Night. Sponsored, presented by Harobeds Thoughts and the Always Matter brand. And you guys, thank you all for your patience. We had a few technical difficulties, but we're not going to let that stop us, okay? We are not going to let that stop us. So let us know that you're in the chat and that you're watching and where you're watching from. And we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and get started. All right. So some people had messaged me, let me know, making sure that we were still on here. So I had to let them know we're back. All right, you guys. All right. So again, I want to, welcome you all in to the Echoes of Emotions Poetry Night. This is going to be a great night, you guys. We're going to have a lot of fun. It must be going to be fire because everything's trying to stop it, right? So without further ado, because I ain't going to hold y'all along. Hola from YouTube, Rudy. Thank you so much for joining. Hola. And guys, tag out your friend. Let them know we're back. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So without further ado, again, I just want to welcome you all in. This is our Echoes of Emotions Poetry Night. And we're going to get started now. So again, welcome in. Put in the chat where you're watching from and share out the live. Yes, we're back because his girl, we have some technical difficulties, but we back. We are back. So without further ado, I would like to welcome in, drum roll. We are going to welcome in Crystal Lou with EQ with Lou. So welcome in. Hey.
I did not know you were calling on me first, but I am ready. Thank you,
I
Lord.
just went in the order of I see you guys on the list. So you guys, yeah, that's what we're gonna do tonight. Okay. Are you ready? Because if you're not, I can give you a moment.
I am ready. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
I
gotcha.
am ready.
All right, gotcha. So you guys, we have Crystal Lou on the stage, and first you can tell us where you're from and what type of poetry that you write.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Miss Deborah. I honor you and I thank you for creating this space and for taking the leap, right? And I thank you for your support and your accountability. My name is Crystal Lou. I'm a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. And I had to really hold back just for a second when you said, tell us where you're from, because I was like, I don't know if we have time for that.
Right.
But I stay up near the Atlanta area, but I'm originally from Vermont. I write poetry that I believe is inspired by truth. Sometimes it can be a little bit cutting and it can be a little bit sharp, but I trust that there is creative expression that is necessary for each of us. And it's been something I've been doing my whole life, I'll be honest with you, but it's been a challenge more so lately to really just kind of write it down so that it's more concise. Okay. That makes sense. So usually it comes packing with a punch, Miss Deborah.
I got you. That's how it comes, right? All right. So I'm going to give you the stage, and you can let us have what you would like to share with us tonight.
All right. Let me see. I'm just pulling this up so that I can see all of it here.
Okay.
Something happens when you hit 41.
Wait till you get past that a little bit.
All right.
Okay.
So you can hear me, right? Okay, good. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you for your grace and your patience while we were getting out the technical difficulties. When I was getting ready to write this, I really asked God to help me just write it freely, right? I think there's a real need for liberty. So the title of this is called Perversion or Purpose. And I'm going to go ahead and start now. So perversion, it's echoing, it's disrupting, and it's causing the diversion. Since when was being viral something to celebrate? Realistically, love doesn't cultivate hate. Folks are out here crashing out, trying to find their side of the line. In reality, it's all smoke and mirrors. Hurry up and pick a side. That's what the world says. All around, join in, fit out. Otherwise, they make you the clown. Sad though, the mix of the truth with the infection, People are out here chasing contamination. Overwhelmed, outcast, baby, you're confused. There's nothing ordinary about the purpose that's inside of you. So we're chasing moving targets, elevating egos, fanning the flame of inflammation, fighting the pride of indignation. Selling kids colorful dope at eye level, we teach them to think small, talk less, be more, anything other than who they are. The strive for perfection breeds self-reliance. The world celebrates the vices, but doesn't account for defiance. It disempowers their voice. Quietly, it cuts their throat, all the while insisting that it was their choice. Inhale, blow, by. Babies are being born into a world on a dopamine high. If they dare to come down, or if they choose to stand up, if they choose to speak out, we shut them up and lock them inside. But when will we give them the truth? Wake them from their stupor, from their strife? Is it when they prematurely die or have overdosed? It's time we hit them with the antidote. Just stop already. God gave the kingdom to men, not man. Not one for all, but one for all. Stewardship is our strategy, not prediction based on depiction. Management arrests poverty mindset. Preparation predicts purposeful power. Yet I know, and you know, that crisis is the catalyst, that out of me it brought change. Truth says you can't see my value. You can't see me, give me less or more, while the world teaches you that your provision is proximity to how well you do. Our hearts have been infected because we've been careless. We've confused contact with connection, criticism with rejection, and we've moved from resolved to dissolved, trying to gain access instead of from authority, expecting truth from the majority. But God says it starts internally, that deep down He's already had plans for me. Sadly, the world is sick. I'm sick, you're sick, he's sick, she's sick. But are we sick and tired of being sick and tired? He gave us access. It's our agreement that's required. But we approach prayer decided. Prophecies are given that have been previously recited. Surface level engagement with truth is enough until life starts lifing and life becomes tough. My heart is grieved, but my hope is not deferred. I'll speak truth until everyone has heard. We've been commissioned. Truth doesn't need permission. Don't take my silence for submission. Let us live knowing that stewardship is effective and efficient. Perversion is a twisted teacher and teaches that we lack and that we are deficient. We're in a state of being bloated, puffed up on pride because we're off of our line, choosing familiar instead of wise. Some are stuck in less, committed to their heart. They remain in that position, but it's because of their disposition they're lacking integrity. Lethal loyalty focuses on the limit instead of the legacy. Wake up, people. You're in it, not of it. It's not too late. You're not too far gone. It's all right to admit when you've gone wrong. Pride and prejudice precede oppression. Either join in, partake with the perversion, don't ask questions, just receive. Problem is, if you stand out, if you're of the world but not in the world, but of the world, it's all right if you pour as long as you bleed. It's not big news unless it's drastic. Honestly, how do we know if it's real or plastic? How can we tell if it's hard or disguised, if it's alive or if it's AI? Not one nation indivisible, only the world wants us invisible. Fit in, they say, your face card can't decline. Let us look alive, let us be the same, speak truth and not lies, and they demand that you die. Take up space, but only where you fit. Our media mediates our minds, makes us forget our purpose, causes us to lose track of time. We've lost direction, contaminated, our egos are bound up with infection. Ask us how we are, but don't stay and listen. It's commonplace to turn on the news and see that anyone has gone missing. Make them uncomfortable, cause them distress. They crash out on you and demand that you be less. Turn around, seek wisdom. It's time to move up, to receive. Time for your baby spirit to grow up. Let your heart remain in Him. Souls are hanging in the midst. It's God's judgment, not yours. It's time to stop being political. We're not being critical. Stand for His heart, not yours. You've been commissioned. Now go do your part. My name is Crystal Lou. Remember, manage your emotions or they will manage you. That's all.
I love that, Crystal. I love that. I love that. And let me bring me back on the camera. But that was amazing. We all need to think about everything that we are doing, and it's not letting me bring me back. But you all are on the stage anyway. So, but yeah, I love the way you spoke about how the things that we go through and the things that are going on in the world and everything, and that was just like, yeah, it was powerful. It was powerful. So, what led you to write that piece?
Woo! um, Writing is something, like I said, that's always helped me. It's been an outlet, Miss Deborah. I think that
Hmm.
you are. Oh, I was trying to see if you were on camera too, but anyway, writing
There we
is a
go.
good outlet for me. There we go. And
Yeah, there we go.
writing it really kind of puts that passion into like a purpose versus
Hmm.
just kind of like just saying it. If you don't speak eloquently, then the problem is that people aren't going to be able to hear you. And so we're expected to
Hmm.
do more with less these days. And so it's important that we stand up in truth, you know.
Yeah.
And for me,
Hmm.
I think that it is a great avenue. I think that poetry is a great way to express feeling, culture, experiences, and it crosses
Hmm.
boundaries that otherwise we don't have room for, right? We don't make room for
Yes,
that.
it does. Yes, it
That
does. It
introversion
does.
is probably the biggest thing that's hit us. So there were a lot of nuggets in there and prayer points.
Yes, it was. So you guys make sure you catch the replay if you missed it, because she definitely dropped some nuggets in there. So I would like to say thank you so much, Crystal, for sharing that with us, and we may bring you back again later on in the show. So don't go anywhere.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so
And
much.
all right, you are welcome. You are welcome. Thank you so much for sharing that with us and being vulnerable. So now we are going to welcome in Mr. Haiti the Poet. So let me just replace, and here we go. Welcome in, Haiti the Poet. Let's make sure everything is going well on his end. Okay, just a second, you guys. We are going to bring him back in a moment. We're going to bring him back in a moment. And I will have everyone to drop their links shortly tonight so that you all can purchase their work and get a copy of their work. So right now we're going to bring in She Rise. We're going to bring in She Rise. So She Rise, are you ready to come to the stage? Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. We're going to bring in She Rise. Okay, you guys. All right, here she is.
Okay.
Welcome in, She Rise. Welcome in. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. So tell the people a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and what do you write?
Hi, I'm Cecilia Columbus, going and by She Rise, and my poetry varies between personal thoughts spilling out on the page and poetry written specifically in worship to God. So it just kind of depends on how I feel at that moment in time.
I got you. I understand. That's how poetry is. It goes based off what you're feeling. A lot of the times, I know that's definitely how I write. So, and we got some people cheering for him for She Rise. Okay, there we go. All right. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and did you tell us where you're from?
Oh, I am from Cleveland, Ohio, but I am in the Tampa, Florida area right now.
All right. All right. All right. So, I'm going to give you the stage. There you go. If it will let me leave. Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. So my first poem is called "The Day I Decided Who I Am." So the day I found out who I am is the day I decided to pull back all the layers. It's the day that I decided to face my fears. It's the day that I cried so many tears. The day that I decided I would no longer stay in a place called there is the day I decided to be who I am. It is the day I decided to step out and lead, the day I decided to plant new seeds. The day I decided to pluck up all the old dead weeds is the day that I decided to give myself what I need. The day I found out and discovered who I am is the day that I decided to no longer be all the things that everyone wanted from me or wanted me to be. It's the day that I decided that it was now time for me to live my best life, no matter what the cost or what may came down the line. The day I decided to discover, reinvent, and renew my mind, because the day that I decided to be who God called me to be will always be the best day I have set my feet straight on the path of destiny. And then the second one is called Symphony of Surrender. Music is the heart's melody, a symphony that flows so sweet. You place this sound inside of me, a rhythm that has me bowing at your feet. Let praise rise like stars in the heavens, carried by the sound of your grace. As I rest in your holy presence, your glory saturates and fills this place. I don't need words, rehearsed or refined, just a willing heart that's open and true. You meet me in silence and sacred stillness, where my worship flows back to you. The oohs and ahs are no longer fleshly, but my spirit groans too deep for words. As heaven responds to what can't be spoken, your nearness to me can loudly be heard. I move my hands in rhythm with heaven. Let my voice be led by grace. May every sound reflect your glory as your Holy Spirit abides in this space. Let the melodies rise without striving. Let the sound be raw and real. I'm not performing for anyone in the room. Today, I'm just pouring out what I truly feel. Today, I explore in quiet unknown, even if I climb the highest heights, where glory and faith begins to align together and heaven whispers become my sight. Your presence fill the atmosphere. Your spirit alone leads the way. Every breath I offer and worship to you, and worship in truth and deed today. No spotlight, no performance needed, no desire at all to be seen, because this is my worship, my full devotion for you, God, are my everything. That's all.
Girl, yes, no performance needed. We don't have to perform. We could just be who God created us to be. I love that. I love that. I love that she rides. I love that. That was amazing. And thank you so much for sharing. And later on in the show, I will give everyone a chance to share their links to their work. So just sit tight with us. But thank you so much for sharing those two pieces with us.
Thank
I
you for
know
having me on.
you're welcome, and everyone in the audience, they're raving on it. They loved it, and it was beautiful. I love the first
Thank
one.
you.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, so just sit tight, and I'm gonna remove you from the stage for right now. All right, you guys. Okay, so I will bring in now. We're going to let me make sure who is ready, you guys. So let me know in the chat, you guys enjoying the show, where you watching from, what channel are you watching from, or what state or country you watching from. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I'm just making sure all the you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome, she rise. You are welcome. So let me remove you from the stage and see who we're going to bring up. Let's see who we're going to bring up. Okay, I got one. All right, I'm getting ready to bring up Divinely Designed. Welcome to the stage. Welcome to the stage. And just unmute your mic. That's it, but it's on there.
Okay.
There
You
she
can
is.
hear
There
me.
she is. Yes, she is. So, you guys, welcome in Divinely Designed. I love that stage name. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. So, tell us a little
Thank
bit
you.
about. You're welcome. You're welcome. Tell us a little bit about who you are, where you're from, and what typically do you write.
Okay. I'm Divinely Designed. Hi, everyone. Um, I'm originally from Washington, Georgia, and I reside in Augusta area. I've been writing all my life. Well, since I was a child.
And I particularly write like she writes, whatever I'm feeling. And my writing mostly is nonfiction, and so it's truth. Um, yeah,
Okay.
whatever I'm
Okay.
feeling at the moment. Yeah.
Right. Okay. I think that's what really what poetry is. We all kind of just write what we're feeling at the moment,
Yes.
right?
Just
Yes.
whatever you're feeling inspired about at that moment. Yeah.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
I have to share a little bit with you. When you said Washington, Georgia, I didn't know that about you. That's where my mom's side. My mom's she grew up in Macon, Georgia, in Bibb County, but she has
Okay.
family in Washington, Georgia. So we got to check on that.
Oh wow. Yeah, we gotta check on that.
Yeah, we'll check on that
Yes.
offline. Yes, we will. All right. So,
Okay.
yes, small world. So,
Small
yes,
world.
yes. And living your best life. Yes, in Georgia. She's watching from Georgia. And so, yeah, she's not too far from us too. She's down at the bottom a little bit. And hello, everyone
Okay.
from YouTube. We're watching. Is Miss Regina's watching. And Sister Echo is watching Living Your Best Live. And there we go. So I just wanted to give them a brief hello and thank them for coming in. And without further ado, we're gonna give you the stage and let me hide myself.
Okay.
All right.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I am Divinely Designed. Tonight I'm going to read. I first thank you, Miss Deborah, for this opportunity. And I thank God for opening this door for me. Tonight I'm going to read my poem, You Are My Safe Place. You are my safe place. In a world of chaos, anger, and wickedness, where gossip is the new hype, and when it comes to your feelings, people could care less. You are my safe place. In a society where racism is on a high rise, where passing someone who's having a bad day could cost you your life. When you're catching yourself trying to decide if you should fill up your car or buy a meal, but in fear of even going out the door today because people are being robbed and unalive has become so real. You are my safe place. In a state where pulling over a person based on the color of their skin has become so common, where spouses leave home for work and the family testifies that they hadn't seen them since that morning, where it is law to address by pronouns, but our children are not taught to respect their elders. They curse them and fight them, even the ones who feed them and help keep their head above waters. You are my safe place. In a nation where everyone is supposed to be free, but it seems the leader of this nation has forgotten about this section of the amendment because he has wreaked havoc in many homes and destroyed families. A nation who claims to be under God, but we have removed God from places he is needed most, like schools, colleges, workplaces, and church. Yes, I said church. We treat him more like a pagan god than the Lord of hosts. People are searching near and far, delving into demonic things just to feel safe. But not me. I'm running wherever you are to meet you face to face, to dwell in your presence, laying my head on your lap because you are my safe place. Thank you.
I was just lost in the poem. I was just because everything you were saying, like all the things that we got going on right now in the world. with, like you said, with children, our children being unalive, and the
Yes.
disrespect from a lot of the children,
This, yes.
yeah. So I really was like, yeah, she's like, wait a minute, is this a poem or is she talking about, because it's real life. It really is real life, but it was just
It
that
is.
deep. It really was. It was just that deep. So
Mhm.
yes,
Thank
yeah,
you. Thank
you're
you.
welcome. You are welcome. We have some comments in the chat says this is so real. And then yeah, both of them, Crystal and Cece said this is so real. And it really is. All the stuff we hear on the news about
Yes.
everything going on and about the parents and the children, and it's like, Lord, please,
You just
he is
never
our safe.
know.
Exactly. He is our safe place. He is our
He
safe place.
is. He is.
Yes, he
Yes,
is.
Lord.
Yes, so thank you so
Thank you.
much. And if we have time, we may bring you back
Thank
on
you.
stage. So just sit tight. And if you have any links to your books at the end, we'll bring those out too as well. I'll have you guys put those
Okay.
in there.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank
And you
you.
guys again, give her another round of applause. Thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you for the
Yeah,
opportunity.
of course, you're welcome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All right. So now we're going to bring, why am I clicking the wrong buttons? We're going to bring in Haiti the Poet, you guys. So go ahead and I'm going to bring him in. Okay. So without further ado, we have Haiti the Poet. Welcome him in. Welcome him in. Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me see if I hear that baritone. There we go. There we go. There we go. So again, welcome in, guys. This is Haiti the Poet. So again, tell us your name, where you're from, and a little bit about yourself.
Yes, I am Haiti the Poet. I am from the Caribbean in Haiti, but I currently reside in Seattle, Washington. I've been writing for the last 10 years. And I'm a poet. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give you the stage. And again, thank you so much for being here. And I'm glad everything worked out. And you have the floor.
Okay.
All right.
This piece is called I Am Tired. I am tired of being disgusted. Tired of being shut down due to the color of my skin. I'm tired of the tears of our Black mothers who ache for justice, but it's never given. Their voice is not being heard. I'm tired of my death of law enforcement being compared to Black on Black violence as if the oppressor did not have a role to play. I'm tired of this broken system that marginalizes people of color, dehumanize our humanity. After years of protesting, our voice still chants for survival, our tears still shed to be equal. The system that has been built gives more justice to animals than the Black and brown people. I am tired. I am tired of white supremacy. I'm tired of Black people getting blamed for white crimes being done consistently. I'm tired of our lives being viewed as a property instead of a being. I'm tired of our tears being wiped away just to see it shed all over again. I'm tired of our names only being remembered in hashtags over and over and over again. I'm tired of the violence, our lives being ridiculed even when we're compliant. I'm tired of white privilege, and I'm afraid of the white silence. I am tired. How many tears should be shed? How many more chants should we do? How many more walks should we have? How many more of this? How many more of that? I am tired. I'm tired as the color of my skin is considered a death penalty. Tired of being harassed and bullied by a system that does not accept me. I am tired. My community is tired. Our youth is tired, mentally haywired. A system that pledges liberty and justice for all will still keep the bad cops when they should be booked and fired. I am tired. Tired of being tired. I'm tired of people being more concerned of buildings being destroyed instead of lives being swept away. I'm tired of officers who loses their job for protecting and serving every single day. I am tired of actions are being super absurd. Tired that our voices are not being heard. I'm tired of the trigger warnings, tired of the trigger alerts. Youth asking me who's next in my neck, afraid, terrified, looking for safety, no words to give, but America will never understand that hurt because I am tired. Tired fighting to survive. White America is silent because they'll never have to experience the pain of Black parents cry. Never have to experience to release their sons and daughters with fear being attached. I am tired. We are tired. This nation is tired. And even when we do nothing wrong, we will die just because we are Black. I am tired. Thank you.
That was fire. That was fire. And we all are tired. Aren't we all tired? I'm coming back in. Hold on just a second. Here we go. Yes, we all are tired of all the things that are going on right now. Oh, can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me, right? Okay.
Yes.
Yes, we all are tired. So yeah, that was an amazing piece that you shared. It was deep. It was relevant. For the things that we all are going through. Like even a few people who were related with you, they're saying they're tired. They can relate to that. So thank you so much for sharing that piece with us. So if you can tell us a little bit of when did you write that piece, and maybe like what exactly was going on with you at that time.
Inspired by 2020 events of civil unrest and injustice going on, of left and right injustices happening that was overlooked in America, and
Mm-hmm.
people who didn't understand the pain of the black and brown parents
Right.
looked at,
Mm-hmm.
and from there on, being in Seattle, buildings were being destroyed, cops were shooting tear gas at people who were just unarmed, and the
Mm-hmm.
folks who were armed were just walking free. But the folks who were armed walking didn't look like me. So
Right.
um, ones who were causing damages were not getting tear gas, shot with tear gas, but the ones who were just
Mm-hmm.
hands up were getting shot at every single time by police with tear gas.
Right.
Um, there wasn't no space, for people, youth, to actually talk about where they're at. So
Mm-hmm.
I had a conversation with parents and youth and the people that I mentor, and I said, I'm gonna put this conversation into a poem, so folks who don't understand the cry of the black and brown parents, I'll put it into a poem so it could actually address a bigger aspect.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right. Well, thank you so much for sharing that piece with us. It was truly, definitely relevant. Still to this date, it's still relevant. So again, thank you so much, and sit tight. And I'll allow everyone to share their book links before we end tonight. So thank you again so much for sharing that piece with us, Haiti. All right, Haiti the
yeah,
Poet. Let's give you your full name, right? All right, and here we go. And next, I'm going to bring up next. We have, there she is, Miss PegLuv. Welcome, Miss PegLuv, to the building, to the stage. Here she comes. And hit that unmute button. There you go. Oh, you hit it again. There we go. Say something for me, ma'am.
Okay, my internet had went out. I had to
Oh,
refresh.
okay, I got you. And it happens. We all have technical difficulties. Right. Which okay, I see that comment from Speak Up Sis. Right, exactly. And we all can relate to that. So thank you so much for coming on tonight. Miss PegLuv. So just tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and what you write.
Thank you for having me, Miss Deborah.
You're
Well,
welcome.
first of all, I'm from a little town called Chapel-Winnesee. It's near Washington,
Mhm.
North Carolina. I currently reside in Cumberland County, North Carolina. I am a
Mhm.
first-time author of Dying on Section 8. And I have
Mhm.
a lot of poetry and some other stuff written down, packed away in journals. So I took the opportunity
Mhm.
to join you on this stage. I'm so grateful to be able to share my voice.
Yes, well, thank you so much for jumping at this opportunity. I can't wait to hear your pieces. So, without further ado, you guys, again, welcome in Miss PegLuv, and I will give her the stage. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. My piece is basically for our younger generation, and it's for our females because a lot of people have unprotected sex. And it's called My First Time, and it's a real life scenario. The first time I seen him, wow, tall, slender build, light skin, somewhere between 5'9" to 6'2". Me, overlooked, rejected, plump, quiet, and shy. I mean, wow, he had interest in me. The first time I laid eyes on him, something stirred within, intrigue. Someone like me and him, nah, smooth operator. Look at his walk. Heads turns, eyes light up, hearts drop. My first time could have been my last time. My. I've heard some stories, some braggings. Some people brag, and I heard some ahs. Opportunity came into my bedroom, nervous, blank stare into his green eyes. unexperienced, new to this, brown skin, light skin, no sheets, tense. Moms might walk in. My first time could have been my last time. Fake pics, microphallus, that's it. Sweat dripping, something's burning, silent awkwardness, silent awkwardness. What is this? Next day, doctor visit, weird vibes from the outside, speechless. Action said it all. My first time was the worst time. 2 bottles of pills and a nurse. Slender, tender, fine demeanor. Green eyes gave me something to remember. Lost virginity, chlamydia, and gonorrhea. My first time could have been my last time. Unprotectedly burned and ashamed. Scared to urinate. Mom unaware, topic of conversation. Homie stared. Tub soaks. Emotionally drowning. Slender brown skin. Oh, on to another. My first time could have been my last time. And that is the poem that I brought. My first time. Hopefully people be more cautious about giving up their virginity, waiting till they're married. Thank you for allowing me to share, Deborah.
You are welcome. You're welcome. And yes, that piece, I'm sure a lot of women can relate, women and men can relate to that poem. And I'm sure hopefully some young people are listening right now and watching that, and they will say, okay, yeah, let me think twice about, how fine he is and all that stuff. Cause you're not thinking, you just looking with your eyes, but you're not really thinking with your mind, especially at a young age. So yeah, somebody needs to hear that poem. Somebody needs to hear that piece. And so I thank you so much for your vulnerability and for coming on here and sharing that piece with us. Yes, I truly thank you so much for sharing that with us. And so we may do another round if anyone have. I'm gonna try one of our other poets that's trying to come on. We're having some more issues, but if not, we're gonna go ahead and if anyone else has another piece, I will bring you all to do one more round. And if that's okay with you guys, let me know. And I'm going to try to bring her on real quick and see if it'll let her come on. So I'm going to hide you back, Miss Peggy. And thank you again so much for coming on all the way from Chakawini. You're welcome. All right. Okay. Let me remove that. All right. So again, thank you guys so much. Ooh, this has been amazing. Hold on. We have a comment. Can't share. Okay. EQ with Lou said, I can't share how much I like that because you're not. Oh, my Nightbot is yeah, Nightbot is not. Nightbot does not play. My Nightbot does not play. You guys, sorry. It is very sick. Yeah, Stephanie knows. Yeah, it's definitely does not play. It does not play. Yes, because it does not play. But thank y'all so much for being here with us tonight and for hanging with us. This has been amazing. So I'm gonna try to bring one more in. She's having a few issues as well, but we're gonna try to welcome in Miss Nicole the Poet, and let's see. All right, Miss Nicole, is it working for you? Let's see. Let me see, you guys. But again, you guys, this has been an amazing night, and I really want everyone to be able to share their work. I'm going to give her another moment to try another device. And while we're waiting on her, I'll go ahead and share something myself. All right. Okay, so I will pull her back down, and I will bring me back. Yep. There we go, you guys. All right. So again, thank y'all so much for hanging out here with us tonight and enjoying the show. Okay, I got you. We have we do have a couple more that's going to do some rounds. And actually, I'm going to pause mine because I want to hear this freestyle. I'm going to pause mine. I want to hear this freestyle. We're going to come back with Haiti The Poet. He's going to do a freestyle for us. So there you go, Haiti. And I'm going to remove me, and Whenever you're ready, you can come on back. There we go. Let me remove me.
Black man, hold on. Keep on. Stay strong. Black man, don't give up. Stand tall. Black man, whatever you do not put your chin down, put your chin up, because you are a man. That's your job. So what do you do when you can't keep on, when you can't hold on, when you can't be strong? See, society has taught black men to be robots, not instead of humans. As if we have no feelings, no emotions, and we strive every single day trying to ease the pain, and we wonder why our community is hurting in pain, and we wonder why we don't ever have a thought to be released, because mentally, black folks have been taught to just fake it till they make it, never face it. As a matter of fact, understand real thing that humanness is showing emotions. So what do you tell a black man who can't hold, who cannot hold on? What do you tell a black man who can't be strong? See, mentally, we've been fighting every single time for years, generation, trying to be free. And just because I'm locked up in cages, I've never been in a jail, it's not me mentally, I'm not locked up in a cell. Because we were taught in communities that we cannot see therapy. And we want to know why guns be bursting in our communities. We want to know why people be shoplifted, because communities never been lifted. We want to understand why we always cry in the inside, because no one ever told us how to survive, how to beat the giants. No one ever showed us how to be David in the valley full of Goliath. So over time, we just become silent. Silence to ease the pain of your feelings and your emotions. Silence because we've been taught over time the stigma of society that, hey, you a black man. Shh. That's all you could do. But what do you do when the silence is bursting over time? From the youth stages to the young adults, to the young adults to adults, from the adults to senior citizens, because we never been taught how to process our feelings at a young age. As a matter of fact, throughout every single time and throughout history and decades, we as black men have been told you gotta fake it until you make it. But we never been trained or taught how to face it until we make it. And we wonder why our community is bursting in gun violence. Why ends? And then when will it come to an end? Gang banging, dope slanging, when will it come to an end? And we want to know why, how come someone's watching our community? What if we ever heard the cries of the youth who says, I'm hurting, instead of making them become silent, overlooked, because we thought it was a joke? Them shoplifting and them causing crimes, the word is saying, I need help. But what do you do when you're on company and you still feel like you're by yourself because no one is just really to help? You create space for others, but for you, where is your space? My space became my space with no.com. As a matter of fact, now we have black and brown youth and communities causing bombs because we never heard their cry. Black men, hold on. Black men, keep on. But what do you do when you can't keep on any longer? Who do you reach out to? Who do you speak to? How do you fight a fight you never taught how to win? How do you hold on to victory when you never understand where it even began? How do you chant for survival when throughout the years and decades you've been taught to fake it? Taught you can never rise. You've been taught to not show emotions. Black man, you are a king. And a part of you is human beings. And black man, you are a king, so don't be afraid to cry every single time. Don't be afraid to say, I need help. Black man, you are a king, so therefore say, I need help, and go to some therapy. Because mentally, you were born to be free. And the God who created you to be free. Created you to break generational curses that have been there for a long time. The God in you created you to be free, so therefore you got to fight the fight that you never thought you could win. The God in you created to be free, because in him there is victory. In him there's a story. In him there is a glory. In him everything turns around for the good. Black man, you were born to be free, so it's okay if you come out the hood. Black man, you were born to be free. And because you are a king, you are made to fight battles. You're not made to fight by yourself. Black man, you are David found a valley for Goliath. Understand you have an army behind you. It's okay if you cry out for help. Black man, you are a king. You understand you're not a robot, but you're a human. It's okay to feel. It's okay to have emotions, because you're a human being. And you are made to be real. And realness, tears have to manifest. And realness, tears have to shed. And realness, it's okay to say, I'm not doing okay. Black man, you are a king. And because of that, understand, only you could pursue your own dreams until you manifest the real you. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Whew, we got some comments in there, some yes sirs and some yes. And Nightbot wouldn't let them fully say what to cheer on, what they wanted to say, because the Nightbot is real. But oh wow, that just came straight off the dome.
Off the dome.
Oh my God, that is talent right there. That is talent. That's thought process, everything. Like, yes, that was fire. Thank you so much for bringing that to the night show. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna let my son go back and watch this tonight because yeah, that was powerful. So we do have another one that's gonna be coming back on, a couple of them. So again, thank you so much, Haiti the Poet, for sharing that with us. And next, I will bring back up Miss PegLuv. I will bring back up Miss PegLuv, and then we will have Crystal Lou next after that. All right. So let me bring Miss PegLuv back up. There we go. All right, ma'am. I will give you the stage. All right.
It is untitled because I never title it, and it's very short.
Mm-hmm.
So much in my mind, the enemy keep coming at me. I run, drop down on my knees, praying to the Almighty. Give me strength, Lord. Fight those fighting me. Keep me. Keep telling myself, Peggy, get out the flesh. The Lord knows best. They keep suppressing me. I just want to let them know there's a beast in me. Quit tempting me. I don't bring the beast out within me. Flip flop. They'll say I'm crazy. When you keep trying to play with me, Lord, help me to be humble. The system, enemies, trials, tribulations got me ready to rumble. It's him in me. Greater is he in me than he that's in the world. So the Bible says, Father, free me. Satan keep chasing me.
Mm. Yes, amen. Satan keep chasing us. That was a powerful piece, and I don't know. You said you're not quite finished it with entitled it yet, but I know it is going to be amazing as well. So again, thank you, Peggy, for sharing that with us. And I was gonna bring my camera back on there, but it's not acting right. There we go. Here I am. Okay. Yeah, this technology. We're trying not to technology, right? But uh we have a few comments. Speak Up Sis from YouTube says excellent. And we have Rise with Cecilia on YouTube as well, says beautiful PegLuv. So yes, and I thank you. I just want to give a brief shout out to everyone in the chat that's been watching with us. We have Raynique Speaks. We have Speak Up Sis. We have Rise with Cecilia. We have so many of you all on here that have with us. We have the WSFN channel with Stephanie. We've had Miss Regina from Texas. Regina's been watching us from YouTube. And we have Live Your Best Live. Excuse me, not Live Your Best Live, but Living My Best Life. 9697. That's my channel that a good friend of mine on YouTube as well. Sister Echo. So I guess thank you all so much for coming on with us tonight. I hope you are enjoying the show. And I think we have one more. Let me see. Gonna be able to come up. Okay, yeah, Miss Crystal Lou has one more. So thank you, Peggy, so much for coming in. And I'm gonna bring you down. All right. All right. And I'm gonna bring up Miss Crystal Lou. So welcome Miss Crystal Lou back to the stage. All right, I will give you the floor, Miss Crystal Lou.
Thank you everybody so much. And for those who are fighting with that Nightbot, we appreciate you. Man, that thing's like serious, Deborah. All right. So I wanted to share this piece. I was kind of like looking through them and trying to see which one I wanted to share. And this is called Dear Mantle Carrier. So, dear Mantle Carrier, we write today with sincere apologies and much gratitude. We, as in those who should be supporting you. We, as in those whose eyes should be on God and not on just you, expecting grace. But who should have helped you when we saw you go down? We who are the sheep you shepherd, sincerely apologizing for responding to what we heard. Dear Mantle Carrier, today we pray for your heart, for God's persevering power. We pray for your heart, your eyes, and your soul. We pray for the ministry you lead to You left to come serve us. We apologize for misguided trust. Dear mantle carrier, we did not intend to watch you fall or weigh you down. We meant to protect you, balance you, and make sure your feet were staying on the ground. We who love the same God you teach have our own relationship with God, regardless of the limitations and your reach. Dear mantle carrier, you shared your vision and we tried to change it, as if we were there when you gave your yes, even though you were still in your process. We judged you for your faith and your position, when our own ignorance wouldn't save us under any condition. Dear mantle carrier, we honor the vision God gave you. We pray for perseverance, strength, and hope as you move forward against the trend and for the weight you tote. We are in agreement with Holy Spirit, not professing alignment with men, but believing God for the word He promised He would send. Dear mantle carrier, we honor you. We honor who you are and your progress. We no longer expect perfection, but we value progress. We thank God for intimacy and praise God for protection during the duress. Dear mantle carrier, we thank God that you are equipped to carry and to steward the mantle. When your arms tire, we'll hold them up. We honor you, the weight you handle, and your God-given mantle.
All right, Miss Crystal Lou, that was a powerful poem. That was a powerful poem. So I thank you so much for sharing that with us. And I know you can hear me, but you can't see me, but I'm here. But
Yes,
thank you so much for sharing that with us. Yeah, here we go. Here's my camera button. They have all these buttons for you to hit. And there we go. All right. So yes, thank you so much for sharing that piece up with us as well. Yeah, we can poetry, you can feel the poetry, even if you may not even be going through the thing or whatever's going on at the time. You're not actually there, but you can still feel it, flowing through. So thank you so much for sharing that piece. I definitely appreciate you sharing that. And okay, here we have a comment for you. Oh, I love this. Thank you, Crystal. Just Speak Up Sis on YouTube says she loves that. Thank you so much, Crystal. I'm still trying to bring one more poet up here, and she's trying. We're trying to work out all the kinks, but for that, for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and I will share something with you guys. And this is something that I'm gonna go ahead and bring you down, Crystal. And thank you so much. All right. Okay. All right. There we go. Oops. Here we go, you guys. Here we are. Okay. There we go. All right, and this is something, you guys, that I have not even put this in a collection yet. I'm working on it actually, but I wrote it a little while ago, and I was looking back through my phone for something else the other night, and I realized I got stuff that I haven't even put into any collections just yet. And so I'm gonna go ahead and read. I was gonna read it the other night at a library event, but I ended up going with something else. But I'm going to read this to you guys, and it's called Resurgence. Engulfed in a sea of regret, tossed in the waves of deceit, drowning in the reflections of the memories past, hit me hard like a wind blast. From the deep waters I rose, like the evening primrose. It's time to emerge from the strong currents to a level of ascendance, no longer swimming in a sea of shame, showing strength and courage as thoughts have been reframed through a spiritual rebirth. Resurgence. From the deep waters I rose. No possibility of recurrence, not focusing on the shadows. Resurgence. From the deep waters I rose. A powerful insurgence, winning a battle with the rogue. So yeah, thank you so much for that, for listening to that piece. It will go in a collection eventually, but it just didn't fit right with Still I Bloom. So I hope you all enjoyed that piece. And while we're waiting on one more poet, I'm trying to get her in here because I would love to hear her work as well. I'm going to read you one from my my newest collection, and it is called Too Much Stuff. You got too much stuff. It's time to unpack, go through some things, and figure out what's what. You kept them hidden for so long. You walk around with your mask on, like you don't have all this stuff. buried deep inside. Piles and piles. Can you even see? Do you know the way out? You got too much stuff. Why are you holding on to it? Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Load it up and put it on a truck and send it away to Never Land. That's where things go, even if you don't understand. You can no longer keep them inside, although that might have been your plan. You can't erase the past. Everything you've been carrying has gotten way too heavy. You weren't built for that. He said your burden will be light and your yoke will be easy. Cast your cares upon him. He can carry the load. Just start unpacking. Even though it may be rough, you must realize you got too much stuff. So thank you guys so much for all your comments and for listening to that. Yeah, too much stuff is in my latest collection of Still I Bloom. And yeah, when I was writing that poem, I was going through some stuff, right? And I know a lot of you as well, us writers in general, that's how we unpack. We write stuff out, whether we publish it or just journal it, but you write it out, and that's my unpacking. And so at that time when I wrote that poem, I had a lot of stuff going on, right? And so I had to unpack it. I had to just release it all. And that's what that poem was for me. Thank you so much, Cece. Thank you so much, everyone. She said, "Woo, that was beautiful." Thank you so much, EQ with Lou. I appreciate that. And I'm gonna try one more time to bring in my. Let me see if I can check these connections. Okay, let me check her microphone. It says no devices available for your microphone. I don't know if it'll let me bring her directly in on Facebook or not, but we're gonna try. We are going to try. I'm going to see if it'll let me bring you in, Nicole, on Facebook directly. Y'all know how technology is, so we're going to see. Yeah. Let me see if it will let me bring her in. Okay. All right, Nicole, get back in the Facebook chat, and it may let me bring you on video. Hold on. All right, Crystal, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. And you can still put your links in the chat, or you can put them in the in here, or you can put them when you get off. It's okay. Miss Crystal Lou has to leave you all. We did run over a little bit. But if Nicole can get back in the chat, let me tag her, and I will try to bring her on this way. More than one way to skin a cat. That's right. Thank you so much. Okay, I got one of our links here. I'm going to share that one. Okay, we do have one more poem while we're trying to bring our last poet in. Okay, so, and I'm going to go ahead and bring it back, Miss Divinely Design. She has one more, and then we will wrap it up shortly after that. I'm not going to hold you all too long. All right, so let me bring her back in. There we go. And you have the stage. You have the stage. Go ahead, Miss Divinely Design. There we go.
All right, all right. So this poem is called The Wound You Caused. This poem is about a person who was supposed to look out for me, who was supposed to protect me, but they didn't. A deep wound I carried for years, a wound that had been penetrated repeatedly, a wound deepened by hurt, pain, and abuse, left me feeling alone, agitated, frustrated, confused, and misused, cut so deep, left to bleed out to my death. Your recklessness and carelessness caused. Didn't you know? Didn't you care that the wound you caused could have never healed? You cut and created a wound that has been bruised, poked at, and dug into. A wound where the hole was so deep you could you could possibly see through. The hole enlarged with every encounter of a being with the same spirit as you. It became infected, that other parts of me suffered. It caused a spirit of shame, a spirit of neglect, and a spirit of abandonment to be birthed. Then there was the question, what could I do to heal this wound? Yes, it was cleaned up, bandaged, patched, and even filled in, but never healed. I took this issue to the healer of all sicknesses and diseases, because this wound, it was a disease. It spread throughout my body. It was a sickness causing me heartache and pain. The healer told me, no longer will you carry this. I come to make you whole again. No longer will you bear this stench, nor hold your head down in shame. No longer will you be remembered by this wound, because I have changed your name. Thank you.
You are
Again.
welcome. Yes, you have changed. He has changed your name. It is. I love that.
Yay. He
I love
changed my name.
Yes, ma'am. I love that. So let me bring me back in here.
Thank
There
you.
there we go. So thank you so much for that, for sharing that. And so if everyone can
Mhm.
um, go ahead and put your links in the chat. I'm gonna try to bring one more in. It says she's watching on Facebook, but it still won't let me. Nicole, it still won't let me bring you in on Facebook. Mm, it's got to be your device. So everyone, put your links in the chat so that everyone can follow you, support you, and get a copy of your works. So I'm going to remove this. There we go. All right. All right. So I'm going to put this link in the chat. And as they put their links in the chat, you guys can I'm going to put them on the ticker so that you guys can get their links. I will put them on the I'm going to put them in here in the chat. There we go. There's one. There's Josiah Speaks. I'm putting them in the chat so that you all can see them. Then I will also run them back again on the ticker. So I would like to say thank you everyone for coming on here tonight with us. We have enjoyed this, and I'm going to go ahead and bring everyone back on the stage for an encore for those that are here. If you all would like, I'll bring you guys back on one, and we'll just close out the show. There we go. If y'all can bring your cameras back, there we go. 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 And we're just there we go. All right. So you guys, I just want to thank you. I know everyone couldn't stay. I know Crystal couldn't stay, and Miss Nicole is still having trouble coming on. We really tried to bring her in tonight, but sometimes things happen with technology, right? But we will get it. One day we'll get over this technology stuff, and maybe one day we'll be able to bring it back live again in person, like we did last year. We had it out, in a physical building. So, but this year I wasn't able to do that. But so I would like this again, you guys, just say thank you guys so much for coming in here tonight with us, and for your patience and your time, and for just sharing your work and being vulnerable. I don't know why it's echoing me, but I truly enjoyed you guys. So, and if you all have any final words that you would like to say, feel free. I give you the floor. Just let us know. And if
I
not,
just want to say thank you. This was a great opportunity. I really appreciate you having this opportunity for us to come on your stage and share our poetry tonight. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
thank you so much for coming on with us, Miss She Rise. I appreciate that, and I enjoy your work tonight. If does anyone else have anything else to say?
Thank you
Yeah, I want to
for.
say thank you.
It's
Go ahead.
okay.
I want to say thank you for the opportunity as well as I am just so overjoyed because I enjoy everybody's spoken word and poem, and I got some out of each and every one of them. And so y'all have inspired me tonight to keep going. So thank you.
That was awesome. And yes, every tonight was truly inspiring. So now, Miss PegLuv, go ahead.
Just want to say thank you for having me, and just also reminding people it's not don't chase people about the outward appearance, their looks and stuff like that. Because the poem that I shared with y'all, it could have been HIV or AIDS. So I'm just so grateful. God is good. He kept me here. And I love all y'all poetry, and I'm so glad to see a brother up here, because I get on my girls with the YN. I tell them I ban it from my house sometimes. That you are not a YN.
Yeah. Thanks, Deborah, for this. It was an honor to just be on the platform where everybody is sharing the poem. You're muted.
I get so excited and just get to talking. But yes, thank you as well for that, Haiti the Poet, and for that freestyle coming in too. So I appreciate all of you tonight. And okay, Miss Jamaica coming in a little late, but she's gonna have to catch the replay. What she said, say so. I just said that it's great to hear the me. Okay, she was here listening. She was here listening. Thank you so much for coming in, Jamaica. And maybe she'll be able to catch us one the next time we do a poetry night. But with you all, I would like to say again, thank you so much for coming on, and I look forward to seeing you all again. So you all have a great night. And she just got back from her poetry night. But you all have a great night. Okay, like I said, if you have any links to put in, if you didn't have a chance to put them in here, feel free to put them in the chat, and so that people can support your work as well, or any events that you may have going on as well. So again, want to have a wonderful night. And thought somebody was about to say something. Okay. So everyone have a wonderful night, and I'll see you all again soon. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.